Good morning. Right, back on the mountain. Bike's the right side up this week. It's cold. It is flippin' freezing cold. Ugh. Luckily I'm inside this week. Yo. There's no snow up there on Coxcomb, but it feels like there's snow. It must be 5 degrees, maybe 4 degrees up here. I don't know. It's cold. It is seriously cold, but luckily I'm inside. Right, plan of action for this week. Floor down, finish the flooring. All of that side, all of this must be done, that must be done. I'm just waiting for Frederick to come up here with his, with the plumbing stuff that he wants to do now. And window surrounds, I want to do those as well, because these windows are whistling at night with the wind, man. And you can't sleep in here, so I'm going to get all that done. Frederick's busy with some plumbing here. But I need to get cracking and get this floor down. So I'm going to carry on with that. I don't know how much of that I'm going to show you guys, because last week, the whole week was just flooring. So I might just leave it for now and film when I start doing something else. I'm going to start doing, I'll show you guys the window surrounds. And then internal cladding walls. That's also got to be done. So I'll show you a bit of that. But that's where we're at, man. You can see it's freezing cold. Got the beanie on today. Freezing cold. Right, let me get moving. I need lots of stuff to do this week. And Friday I got to work only. So, got to get cracking. One last little look at the mountains there for you guys. Oh, it's nice in here. It's actually quite warm in here. Freezing cold outside there. Right. Good morning. The wind is still pumping here. I'm glad I'm inside. I'm so glad I'm working inside, and it's freezing out there. Absolutely freezing. Nice sunrise though. It's not raining at least, but it's cold. It's cold and it's windy and it's miserable. But I got this done yesterday. Got that done. Pretty much the bathroom is going to start here now with decking. So, and there's a wall that comes across there, so that's going to be the bathroom. So this whole section underneath where all the cladding is at the moment, that's going to be decking. There's the toilet pipe. So Frederick's been doing some of the plumbing here, which is great. I got the floor down. But man, I'm glad I'm not out there. It must be 5 degrees outside, 4 degrees. It's freezing cold. Ugh. For Africa, that's cold, man. I know you guys in Europe think it's -20 is still warm, but got this piece done as well. This piece done yesterday. So today, now the plan of action is I'm going to move all this lot and I'm going to deck this section here. Put the flooring down here. At first, I've got to move that pile of timber, which is an absolute pain in the ass, especially with my back that's toast. So I don't know how that's going to work. We'll check now where I'm going to put it all, because it's kind of in the way now. Kind of in the way, so I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put it. But another day in Africa, man. I need to see all these windows up, they're whistling so bad. But hopefully today we're going to get almost all the flooring done. And then it'll be a little bit warmer in here at night. But I'm just so glad to be inside. Whoa. That was flipping hard work. There was an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes to move all this timber. And I've got a serious stomach bug, so I've got absolutely no power today. Oh man, that's really sucked. Yeah, it's done. 1.5 tons of timber moved. Now I can build my wall up here if I've got strength to actually put a couple of planks together. Build the wall up here and try to finish that flooring, but yes, I am absolutely broken today. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I can hardly stand up. Never mind flipping work today, but I've got to work, man. I've still got so much stuff to do. Yeah. All the flipping things to have. Colds and flu is one thing, but a stomach bug, it just leaves you with nothing. You're completely empty. And I know it's going to be for days. It's not like for half an hour. And I've got so much to do this week. Fuck, man. I feel it coming on last night, and I thought, oh no. Anyway, let's hope it's just a 24-hour thing. Let's hope. Otherwise, we're not going to make deadline, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I just got to keep on, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Hopefully I don't fall and break a leg or something like that. Luckily I'm on a roof this week. Just got to watch these beams and don't stand on any beams. But yeah, anyway, that's where it goes. I just got to carry on. Right. See if I can get this up. Whoa, today's been a rough day, man. I've been feeling a little bit delicate, should I say, with the stomach bug here. But anyway, I attempt to put this up. I'm hoping it's going to go up. I see there's one thing that's going to have to come out the way. Other than that, I think we should be good. Let's move that. Take that bolt out there that's holding. Yeah, it was a pig. It was a pig, but it's in. It's in. It's level. It's straight. Got some meat on the ground there to put the flooring on. I'll move this over ever so slightly just so I can get my flooring on here. Otherwise I've got to put a whole new beam in. So yeah. Roof is fastened back again. I think that's a nice size for the bathroom. Yeah. Toilet, bath, shower in that corner, I think. Basin over there under the sink. It's going to be groovy, man. It's cool. Right, finished fighting with that. Let's do some flooring again. All day I've been trying to do flooring. What's the time? Like 3 o'clock and I'm starting flooring. Anyway, it was a bit rough today. Man, I felt bad. Flippin' hell. I only got my power back after lunchtime again. So yeah. Bit of an unproductive day, but it's still better than falling on these beams and seriously hurting myself because it takes a lot longer to heal. So yeah, anyway, wind's still blowing, still cold, but I'm inside and I'm going to close this floor. Once this floor is closed, then it's going to be nice and warm in here. So yeah, good morning. Alright, it's still pretty fresh up here. I don't know what the temperature is, maybe 6-7 degrees. It's cool, man. It's cool. But the floor is also cool. Check out this. This is the last little piece I've got to do in actual tongue and groove flooring. And then that section there is going to have to be done in decking. So yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. I can't wait to get this little piece finished, and at least this house will be a little bit warmer. The cold wind's not going to keep coming in here. But yeah, I got this wall up yesterday. So that's done. You got to see that. And I think we're going to have enough wood. Looks like there's enough wood there, and there should still be enough for the window surrounds as well, which I need. And then I'm going to start with the cladding. Clear this wall and that wall, probably starting to lay it today. This I've got to do like a 45, almost like a, no, not quite a herringbone pattern, but yeah, 45 pattern, so that should be fun. Going to do that, but yeah, at least it's nice and warm in here, or warmer. It's probably 12 degrees in here. At least it's better than outside, but yeah, man, Feel much better today after yesterday. So yeah, let me get cracking and get some of this flooring down, and I'll bring you guys back when I start doing some of that cladding. That'll be cool. Alright, there we go. Last piece of flooring going in. Last piece going in. Let's see what I'm doing, guys. Last piece going in. Sure. Bit of a beast. I'm happy it's in. It's going to be nice and warm in here tonight. Nice couple of nails. Right, and that's the floor. That is the floor. So I'm presuming, and presumption can be, as we know, the mother of many things, but I'm presuming that we need to start like that. But I also need to make sure that the floor is level first. I'm squaring this corner. I am exactly. See, the floor's not 100% level, so I need to start off like that. Let's get it level here quick and see what the floor is doing. I was going to throw everything out, but I'm not 100% right when I get to the middle there. So I need to come up a little bit this side, looks like. I'm going to take it like that. Yeah. That's perfectly level. So maybe I must just work with this wall first, off the ground a little bit, just so I've got a little bit of play here. And just nail it in like that. Anyway, there's only one way to do this, that's to do it. So let's just do it. That one goes on there like that. Flush at the top. This one there goes on next. This is like the only time I'll use a nail gun for stuff like this. Feels pretty solid. Feels pretty solid. These are 35mm nails, so they go like all the way through in a bit. Let's pull it off. Getting a bit tight on the ground, yeah. More, I think. Take off a little couple of mil there on this one. Let's check. Yeah, recording. Yep. Okay, 162. It's to there. Click it in at the top here, but I think we're going to have to now come up. Okay, I need to cut this a bit shorter. It needs to be cut a bit shorter. Let's do that. Come back again, yeah. Alright, so now we copy. Now we copy. Now we copy the template. Now we copy the template. It's the important part now to get this right. Copy the template and we just duplicate. Just duplicate now. Let's see if these fit. Bottom first, eh? Bottom first. Make sure that's nice and tight at the bottom there. Looks good. I'm getting my back again. This nail gun's pretty flippin' awesome for this. I'm impressed. But you'll see how nicely it works with having this little gauge on here, or this little fence on here that it can't go skiff. It's got to have a straight line there. Figure out how I'm going to get this little lot to work here. Because obviously I've got to nail into that end. But I'm now building upside down here, as you'll see. So I've pretty much got to go down, 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 down until I get to the first one. And then from there I've got to nail that one first and then work my way back. And hopefully get to exactly the same spot. Exactly the same spot on the joint, because that joint has got to line up perfectly. So you can't just start in the corner and start going back that way, because you might not hit it dead on. And that joint is then not going to be correct, which will be a problem. So this is pretty much how I've got to do it now. I've got to build my way, build until I get all the way back into that corner, and then from there start fastening. So that didn't work. I had to take it all apart again. Just up on the end. That's the problem with this stuff. You go half a millimeter out, stuff doesn't line up. So I'm going to try a different technique now. I try to put it in like this, and then I'm going to pull one out, if that's possible. Let's see how it goes. Pull one out, nail it in. Pull the next one out, nail the next one in. I don't know if it's going to work, we'll see. We'll soon find out. Because that last one, it just didn't line up. You look at it, it looks perfect like that, but for some reason it didn't line up. Right, so let's try and do it like this. Let's see if I can pull this one out ever so slightly. Shoot that in. Pull it out some more, yeah. Shoot it in over here. that one in. Let's pulling that one out. See if this works. I don't know. It might work, it might not. Pull this one out. Shift it there. Push that one back in.
For some reason, every time I force one, they become tight. Now that works. You can see what I'm doing at the bottom. Pull it out, shoot it in, put it out to the back. Put it out here. Shoot it in here. Push forward. Shoot that one in. Something is becoming very tight. It's not like it is now. Shit, the magazine at the bottom. It's going to be skirting anyway. Seriously tight now. Tight like a tiger tight. It seems to work. Seems to work. Seems to work. Fast. As fast as it does. Let's just do a line down here as well. Let's see. Well, it seems to hold it. Seems to hold it. It might be onto something there. Right. Yeah, I have to cut some others.
Got it right now. Got it right. Just change the angle by 1 degree. 41 to 40, 45 to 46 degrees. Now this joint in the middle is perfect. So it's working okay. This little nail gun's working great. I'm very impressed with it. So yeah, that's the story. That's the story. Missed a bit there with the battery being flat. Sorry about that, chaps. But anyway, there we go. We've got that section of cladding done up to there. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do with the top. So yeah, that's how it is for now. And then yeah, I did that section there as well. That section of wall. So it's coming on, man. It's coming on. It actually goes quite quickly, these straight sections, if they are all the same size, which they are mainly. Yeah, these ones are a little bit more complicated, but not too terrible. It came out quite nicely, I think. So yeah, I've got to get my scaffolding here to actually get up to the top to do the top sections here, but this little ladder folded over in a mini scaffold works okay for now. Right, so now tomorrow I think I'm going to do probably this section here, do that one, and this wall over here, get that wall done as well, just so that we can get in here to the bathroom. This one's going to be a bit of a bugger because it's not the same size all the way up. But anyway, we'll figure that one out tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a gauge on the wall here, so that makes sure that my line stays perfectly straight. I cut them all, it's about 20, about 18 degrees, somewhere around there. two, obviously that one that's coming that way has got the opposite angle now. And then that's going to make a perfect corner. Over here, I made sure it was nice and level first. Now, putting that all together, it actually goes quite quickly, this cladding thing, especially with an nail gun.
Oh, nice little piece for the day. Let's see how this goes here now. Nice little piece for the day. Gonna climb up top there. See if I can get this bit finished. Oh, yeah. Now this one's gonna come out. He's off. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, I want to check here now. See how this does. Right up top here, because just right at the top here. Oh, okay, that's good. Right. Put a nail through there. Whoa, I don't know. Just watch it. Excuse me, the ink. So I'm conscious this piece of wood putting nails here. There it goes. Secret is the method is, you know, look through here and not see any light. This thing is a winner, man. Nostalgia. Hey, tell you what. Fantastic inker. Those are legends. This is a nice machine. A very nice machine. Been running the whole day, and it's still on 3 bar, still full power. Okay? I've said the whole day, like since 11 o'clock. On a 4 amp hour battery. Fantastic machine, man. So looking good up top there. So fast with an nail gun, man. See why the Americans will use their nail guns. Super fast. Super fast. Super fast. Stormy. Right, I'm going to get this piece done. And then I'll take it easy for the rest of the day. See if I can go sort out my shower. It's possible. A lot of pines. Now lie down. Lie down. That's good. That's good. That's good. Pull this one off because it's got lots of nails. Bend the nails over. They can just jump down and then stand on them. Put this last one in here. There's no light in here. That all is done. Done. Good. Right, happy days, guys. Next session done. Right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the morning. Cheers.
Good morning from the beautiful mountain. Now, on a side note, Bruno next door asked me if I could identify this plant, or if I could ask my mother to identify this plant, because my mom is an absolute genius with dendrological stuff. So, this plant over here, I'm going to come this side and show you guys. This one here. There's been much debate now this week as to what it actually is. But they've decided now yesterday that's an Aspalathus teres is the actual Latin name. Doesn't seem to have a common name. There's a little flower. Doesn't seem to have a common name. There was one article I read that said the common name was proposed to be the Cape Gorse, but no one has actually physically named it yet. Here they all are here. Quite an interesting plant. So it's the same family as the rooibos. I don't know if you can boil the leaves and drink it. I haven't tried it. But yeah, here they all are here. Beautiful country. Yeah, it's like it's a fynbos, I suppose, but it gets big, man. It gets almost like a little tree in amongst all the other protea type bushes here, the pincushions and the rest of it. But anyway, so here, Aspalathus teres. Beautiful. And that is the house that Jason built. Almost. So yeah, that's what's happening this morning. It's quite interesting finding out about these things. We had all the experts having a look to see exactly what this is. See the beautiful little flower. And there's interesting, you see that shows a red flower. And in some of the books it definitely shows that there's a red flower and a yellow flower, so that's quite cool. So yeah, now everyone can see what this plant looks like. There's lots of beautiful fauna and flora on this mountain. And you'll notice today there's no wind. It's absolutely perfect. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, plan of action for today. Wall cladding. Lots and lots of wall cladding. Check out these cool little eggs. Check out those cool little flowers. Aren't those cute? There's also a protea here that grows completely flat on the ground. I think all its, this one here, I think all of its flowers are gone now. There's one sort of hiding under the bush, under the grass here, or remains of one. There's one of its flowers. But yeah, when I first started building here, they were flowering. So yeah, plan of action, cladding today. Some cladding inside. And I'm going to do this section next to the door next. I can probably clad out these sections as well. I don't know if there's any electrics going to them. But yeah, I'm not going to clad too much because I'm worried that I'm going to get in the way of the electrician. He needs to come in here and do his thing. So I'm going to clad everything that I know is definitely not going to get electrics on. And then we'll take it from there. So yeah, plan of action for today. But I put you guys on the tripod just now. You can watch it on doing, and also this wall. I'm going to clear that, the outside of that one. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit again. Okay, so I should have actually showed you guys that, but I didn't. I solved the bulging problem. With a bulge in the middle, so I had to look on the outside, and this outer wall was actually slightly curved. Slightly, I'm talking about 10 mils now, but it was bothering me. So what I've done now is I've put some big, serious flipping bolts in, and I've pulled this whole thing together. So it's literally now pulled that wall in. So now it's perfectly straight. This wall here is straight. This outer wall here is now perfectly straight. And now I'm going to clad it. As long as it doesn't pop halfway through cladding, but I don't think so. It seems to be holding in there so far. It'll hold it together perfectly. So yeah, that was quite cool doing that now. Felt good pulling everything straight and square. Alright, here we go, chaps. Okay, what do I need first? I need a shorty. Shorty to the middle. Down. Machine gun. Let's take one of these 2.4s first because I go a little bit into the cavity here. Oh, this is going to work nicely. I can see it. Work nicely. Okay, now yeah. Right, there we go. I'm definitely going to film this because I'm quite proud of that. That came out beautifully. Yeah. That came out beautifully. Check that wall out, man. Yeah. I'm impressed. I think that looks cool. I think it looks flippin' cool, man. Nice, good, solid wall. I'm glad I pulled it back together. That's, oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So right, that's that one done. Now I'm going to carry on with this diagonal one. Now that I've decided where I'm going to finish it, I'm going to carry on with that. But first I need to do some planing up top there. That little piece there needs to be planed down a bit. So that's the next plan of action. And yeah, let me get up there and get cracking on that. So that's the day's progress. Just cleaned up now, as much as I can. There's a bit of a mess in here. Anyway, I need to bring another broom next week, my vacuum cleaner. Right, so we got this section done today. Finished up that section there. And I did this little piece around the corner here. That edge I did in that section. So that's all done. This piece here. That piece is done. And that section over there. So we're getting there. We're getting there with all the cladding here now. All the walls have got at least one side left open, so the electrician can get in and do his thing. And this one here I actually waxed because I was worried about this one being in the sun, having all my joints and the corners opening up. I'm hoping they're not going to do that. But yeah, I waxed that one now. So let's just wipe this here. Let's wipe off this. A couple of drops there. But otherwise it looked cool, man. Looking good. Right, so that's a bit done. Still got quite a bit of cladding left. I got all of this here. And all of that, that's that side. But yeah, it's coming together. That section at the top must just be cut off. It must be trimmed off. But I don't know the exact height yet because I've still got to put a beam in there to build that floor up top there. There's going to be a floor in there and a floor on this side. So yeah, that's where we're at, man. Otherwise, it's a beautiful day outside. The wind's starting to blow a little bit now. I think there's another cold front coming tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. But otherwise, it's been beautiful today. I'm just going to close these windows because the sun's going to go down in about 10 minutes and then it's going to get freezing here. So let's keep a little bit of heat in here while I can. But yeah, I need to sort out all my stuff here. Sort out all my stuff. But yeah, otherwise, guys, that's pretty much what's happened this week. Floor done. Cladding done. Electricians can come in now and do their thing. And then Monday I'm going to start closing up everything. Wherever the electricians have put their stuff, then I'm going to put the plug boxes in and close up. So yeah, it's been a good week. Considering I was sick on Tuesday and couldn't trip and move. Hopefully next week I have a full week and don't get sick again. Or fall off my bike or anything crazy like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, we'll see you again. See you again next week if I can get all the knots out my beard here. We'll see you again next week. Hopefully it's another good productive one. But yeah. Thanks again for all the comments. It's always nice to hear from you guys when you say positive things about the build. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do try hard and I spend a lot of time doing all this filming and editing, so I'm glad some people appreciate it. That's great, man. But yeah, we'll catch you later. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.